We're continuing to spotlight youth here in the Bay Area all month long with our A-MAY-Zing Kids series. And today we're honored to have a special musician join us, 16-year-old Teo. Teo, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Now, you are a musician. Today you're going to be playing your mandolin. But before we get into all that, how did you first spark your interest in music?
So my parents actually had a few friends, Chad and Catherine Manning, who still run a fiddle studio. It's called Manning Music, and I actually started with the violin, or the fiddle, and that was when I was 3 years old. And when I was 8 years old, that's when I actually started playing the mandolin.
Wow, so you started at the very young age of 3. Means
That's right.
that it must have been your calling for you to start that young.
Yeah, I guess so.
So how have you evolved as a musician since then, Teo?
I guess just constantly trying to get better, constantly practicing new experiences. I think that all helped me grow as a musician and just kind of enjoying myself.
And as a musician, he's so young, he's only 16 years old, but we're taking a look at some pictures now. Teo is actually in a band that's produced multiple albums. Can you tell me about that band and that experience?
Yeah, so that band is a band I have with my brother and 2 friends called the Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band. And we've been together for around 5 years.
Wow, so since you were, what, 11?
11, more or less, yeah.
That's incredible.
Right.
And what kind of music have you guys released?
Mostly bluegrass. Bluegrass is the main thing that we play.
And how many albums have you guys released so far?
That band has had around, I think, three albums.
That's so incredible. And for you, Teo, you've released albums, you're in a band still, you're playing so many different instruments. What is one thing you would say to people out there, a tip maybe, that they can look forward to in growing when it comes to learning different instruments? Yeah,
I think the biggest thing for me in my personal growth as a musician is just playing with people. So whoever, just play. And especially people who are better than you, I feel like that's the best teacher, just experience.
That's actually a really great piece of advice, too. And you're going to play for us today.
That's right.
What are we going to hear today?
It's a song I wrote. It's called Roaming with Homer. It's based off an old bluegrass song that's called Romer the Homer.
So this is a Teo original. You wrote this one and you were inspired. That's so incredible. All right, well, listen, everybody. Without further ado, I'm going to let Teo do his thing. You ready?
Yep.
Take it away. job, Teo. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for playing that for us. And for all the kids out there who are watching you, listening, and probably inspired by you, what piece of advice would you give them if they want to do what you do?
I guess just have fun, keep on playing, don't give up, and yeah, just have fun with it.
You gotta have fun with what you do, right?
That's right.
I agree. Well, amazing job. Thank you so much. That's why you're an amazing kid. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. You can find all of our amazing kids on our website at liveinthebay.tv. Make sure you tune in, everybody. Another big thanks to our sponsor, La Garza Kids, proudly serving Bay Area youth camps for 20 years. And you still have one more week to get your child on the show and be one of our amazing kids. Go ahead and scan that QR code to get your amazing kid featured on Live in the Bay.